Yo, what's going on, guys? Got some more Digimon gameplay for you guys today. Now, I'm going to be playing kind of a spicy little deck at the bottom. We got yellow, purple, and to my surprise, I was actually playing against the same deck. Well, not like this same exact deck, but my opponent's, like, it looks like purple deck, it's actually yellow-purple. So this is going to be some sort of, like, yellow-purple mirror match, and we'll see which deck is the best. But, so I got my starting hand. Looks pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and digivolve that Tapermon. My hand's looking pretty interesting. Now I'm just gonna put down Magna Angemon because he gave me 4 memory to work with, and he's going to be at 3 to start his turn anyway. So I'm like, you know what? Let's use that 7 to the best of my abilities. And I don't really care about Tapermon, so I'm just going to bring him out next turn and then just start swinging at security. And he has the same idea. That's the thing about Tapermon and purple decks. They can just play that rookie rush game. You see, he just put down 2 more rookies, and he doesn't care if any of them die. Well, maybe the Gabumon, he might want to digivolve that, but the others, like, he literally just will put them down, attack security, get some advantage off of it, and at the same time take out my security card. So I'm back down to 5, even though I had that Magna Angemon effect. Now, this is the thing, I love yellow and purple have such an awesome synergy because of things like Gatomon. Now, if you're wondering, you might be wondering, you're like, dude, you could have just put down the Gatomon and taken out one of his guys, and instead of swinging with the Tapermon, now you can't resolve its effect. Regardless, I'm going to play that Patamon just to reveal the top 4, and luckily I do get a TK off of that, so that is nice. I really like Patamon. Some people don't think he's that good, but I think he's definitely worth playing, especially in this build. I just wanted like a good rookie I could play straight from my hand, as that was yellow. This is probably the first multicolored deck I've built. Yeah, and anyways, whatever. So I'm going to attack with the Magna Angemon. Nothing on his side of the field is really threatening. I don't think he's going to, like, put down, like, a very powerful monster. If he has Chimeramon, so be it. I already got what I needed to out of the Magna Angemon. Don't have any Megas to digivolve. So I'm just going to use TK, check my security, and luckily I do have a yellow. I'm playing a decent yellow count in this deck, so it's, like, very rarely will you not get that security, that recovery +1, but I think it actually does happen later in this video, so maybe I shouldn't say that. But anyways, now I got both the Ishida Bros on field, so we're going to get that 3 memory of return, and then my opponent is going to digivolve his Gabumon, and then put down Wizardmon as well. So Wizardmon, awesome card. Luckily, he doesn't have a yellow Digimon on field, so he won't be able to, say, run into my Magna Angemon and get the Vengeance effect, but he is going to swing because he probably wants that draw off of Wizardmon, so he is going to draw off of that, and putting me at 4 security. Oh, and then he actually drew 2 because the Demi Miramon underneath, and then is going to discard 1 for its effect. So yeah, so this is a very, very interesting turn of events. He's going to Grizzly Wings. Probably Tapermon is what I would go with. Yep, so he's going to Grizzly Wings back to Tapermon. And then now he's got the 2 rookies on field. He might have a Beelzemon, is why he's not swinging with the Impmon. But we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Oh no, he's just going to swing for it anyways. Alright, so he's going to run into the Demi Vmon, and then good for him, he gets that Mill 3. We got a Despair Claw, I think, anyways. If you're wondering what that card does, it's basically gives one of your opponents, one of your Digimon, my opponent in this case, one of your Digimon Vengeance. Anyways, he's going to use that Gatomon's effect, put it down, and then get rid of my Patamon. Gatomon is just such a good card, especially, that's probably like the reason I enjoy this yellow-purple deck so much, because I'm a huge fan of the DP reduction mechanic, and I just like the yellow cards. I think they're cool. And the fact that they work well with each other is just awesome to me. So now I'm going to Grizzly Wings, bring back my Tapermon, got 2 Digimon on field, and then 1 in my raising area. I could rematch here, and then, swing with Tapermon, bring him back. And the good thing about, like, playing this mirror match, I guess, is that I don't really have to worry about blockers. Like, he's probably playing Vilemon, but that's, like, it. So, I'm just going to swing with Magna Angemon, put my opponent down at 3 security, and then now I'm going to put down that Gatomon for 5, and then get rid of his Gatomon. So now that leaves my opponent with 2 Digimon in play. If he does end up swinging over my security, that's fine, because I've got more than enough to kill him the next turn. Especially since I'll start with 3, so then I can even, like, activate a rematch or put down a Patamon or whatever. So I think I've got this one. So he's just going to attack with the Tapermon, run into the Wizardmon. It's going to die, get him a draw off of that. And are we going to see a Digivolve or an attack with the Gabumon? He does have the Demi-Meramon effect, sorry, so he might choose to just swing. I just don't think that would be a good idea, especially because there's like, he's playing a lot of lower level Digimon. You'll see my hand, I'm playing both Vilemon, Chimeramon. I'm also playing Lilithmon and Mastemon, lots of high levels in this deck, so mine isn't more of like a Rookie Rush focus deck where I think his is, and he's not. Like, I can swing over his security and confidently, like, yeah, my guys are not going to die. Like, Magna Angemon survived twice, but he might, like, he'll probably lose his Digimon if he does decide to attack my security. So we're going to see a Heat Viper, which was a really good play by him. It just puts me at such a huge disadvantage by getting rid of 2 of my Digimon. I do get the draw off the Tapirmon, so that's cool. But now I am going to, oh, did I not draw for that? I guess I didn't draw for that. My bad, guys. So he's going to pass it over to me, and then I'm going to bring out my Gabumon, and then restand my Magna Angemon. So a couple things could go down here. Not gonna, Chimeramon wouldn't do anything, against this deck. Like you don't want to use him on rookies. So I'm just gonna start swinging. Like, I might as well. He only has a couple of security remaining. He has a Chimeramon, so I'm just going to, run into it and die. I could have rematched there, which probably would have been the better play, to be honest. But this is fine. This gives me enough advantage to where I can win next turn, and then he's just going to mill 3. Looks like he's playing Mastemon as well. Mill 3 for that Impmon, and now he's got 0 Digimon in play, so not going to be able to take out my security unless he does something about my guys. We could see a Chimeramon here. He'd have to, like, hard play an Impmon, hard play a rookie, and then just Chimeramon afterwards. But even then, actually, no, I would still win unless he had, like, a Trump Sword in his security or something. So unless we see a blocker here, I think I've got, yeah, so we're going to see a Chimeramon. Like I said, he's actually just going to get rid of the Gatomon. I don't know if I agreed with that, but it didn't matter anyways. So it looks like that is going to be game. I'm just going to attack with my Magna Angemon. Yep, just run into a Tapirmon and attack for game. Alright, so then for game 2, my opponent is going to start. Let's draw our opening hand. He's going to put down that Demi-Meramon and then Digivolve into Tapirmon. I've got a decent hand. Starting with TK is always nice, and then I've got double Tapirmon, so that's awesome. I'll be able to draw off of my baby that I'm gonna hatch, and then I can probably hard play one. I don't know if I'll hard play Patamon. Maybe if I just want a yellow on field, but I've already got TK, so like I don't even need it. I could Magna Angemon here as well. But I don't know if I want to give him 5 memory. So yeah, I'm just going to TK, give him 2, and then that way I'll be starting my turn with 3. Now, the unfortunate thing here is I don't actually have any yellow cards in my security, so I'll be able to grab something. I grabbed the Vilemon, just because, like, now I'm at 4 security. I don't get the recovery, so I do want some protection. So I'm going to grab the Vilemon, and then I'm going to pass it over to my opponent. So he's going to bring out his Tapirmon, probably going to start swinging, yep, especially since I only have 4 security. Trump Sword's not going to activate, unfortunately. If I do get a mat or something, that'll be nice. I'll be able to recover it from my graveyard. So we could see, he's not going to Chimeramon, yeah, he's just going to play Gatomon, which is fine. That's the security Gatomon. It's a vanilla on field, but it has a security effect, where if you run into it in security, you get to just play it after the battle. So he's going to pass it over to me. I'll start with 3. I could Magna Angemon here, just to save myself a little bit. I don't have Gatomon, so I can't, like, get rid of anything. I could, like, crash Tapirmons. That might not be bad. Or I could set up a blocker and then put down Magna Angemon. There's a lot of options for me here. But I do have to play, like, defensively a little bit just because I'm only at 3 security. So I'm just actually going to swing at his security, which I honestly, like, looking back on this, it probably would have just been better if my Tapirmon was going to die anyways. I should have just attacked his, so that way he couldn't, like, but he would have got 2 draws off of, I mean, either way, I think I'm already in a losing position. So I'm just going to put down Gabumon, and then Digivolve into Vilemon. So yeah, I think Magna Angemon, Vilemon probably would have been a better play though. Leaving him with 2, but I do have 1 block, so he's only going to be able to hit me for 1 security. If he does choose to attack, he's going to Digivolve Impmon. And he also does have a Mimi, by the way, so in case I do, or like either player activates an option card, He's going to be able to rest and gain a memory. So he's going to attack with the Tapirmon there, and then probably with the Gatomon as well. Maybe. I mean, I guess I have a blocker, so that's not like. Either way, I was gonna block one attack. If I blocked the Tapirmon, he would have still got the draw, and he would have just attacked with Gatomon. But yeah, I probably could have played that better. I'm about to get roasted alive. But yeah, so he's just going to put down that Tapirmon. So he's got 3 Digimon in play, a good position for him. I'm not looking too good. I'm just going to Digivolve the Tapirmon, and I drew a rematch, so that's cool. I legitimately think that, I mean, Magnet Angemon's like my only option here, because otherwise I just lose, because he has 3 Digimon. So if I want to do something, otherwise I could like put down both Patamons and then just like get set up if I wanted to try to attack him and like game him first. But yeah, I think Magnet Angemon's just a safer play, so I'm gonna put him down. Recovery +1, and that's going to leave me at 3 security. He's going to bring out his Antmon, and yeah, he's probably just going to start attacking, I'm guessing. Yeah, so he's just going to attack with the Tapirmon. I'm going to block. There's no reason not to. He is going to get the draw, but now he does have 2 attacks if he chooses to attack with Gatomon, which he probably will. Like, I haven't seen him playing like Lady Devimon or like anything else aside from Chimeramon, actually. So, yeah, my hand's pretty good if I could get set up. Mastemon's not, like, the best here, especially because I already used my recovery play, and just, like, Mastemon has to get rid of both player security, so that kind of sucks for me. He's going to run into a Lilithmon security, but it's just going to start attacking. He's going to kill his Antmon, leaving me with 1 security, and then he's going to draw off the Demi-Meramon. So with 1 memory left, he can probably just put down like another rookie, or he could like maybe Chimeramon if you want to kill my blocker. Yep, so he's going to Chimeramon. Actually going to kill the Magnet Angemon, probably anticipating a Mastemon or something similar. So he's just trying to prevent that and not letting that happen. And he knows that like I'm not going to attack with my blocker anyways, or most likely not. So I'm going to draw, start with 6 memory. So yeah, I could like. I could probably, okay, so I could Chimeramon, that would leave him at 1, and then I'd be able to draw, but I think, yeah, rematch, and then having the potential to Chimeramon, so I'm just going to attack anyways, and then bring back the Tapirmon, so I'll be able to draw 2 off of that, and then discard 1. Yep, so then I do have the Chimeramon in hand. I could put down Devimon as well, which is cool. So, but that would leave him with 5. But in that case, I would have a lot of field presence. So I could put down like, okay, so I'm going to put down Patamon instead, and then reveal top 4. Gonna fizzle on that. I didn't like, that was an okay move, but I didn't really like need it. I guess it's fine if like maybe if I drew Wizardmon. All right, yeah. So that was like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I should have just. Like, you know, sometimes when you're just, like, playing and you're in the heat of the moment, and then you're just, like, trying to, like, get some cards on the field, trying to, like, analyze the situation, but, like, you're just, like, the heart's beating fast, and you're just, I don't know, dude, whatever. Anyways, I should have probably just put down the Devi, and then put down Chimeramon. Or the Patamon was fine, but I should have just put down Chimeramon, got rid of my Tapirmon, then that way he wouldn't have an attack for, like, this upcoming turn. And then he also just wouldn't have, like, I mean, he might Mastemon, or he might Lilithmon or something. But yeah, he wouldn't have had an attack, and then I would have had 3 on field. I mean, it's okay, I guess. Not really. Like, the mat is good, but it's not going to, like, do enough for me, I feel like. So yeah, he's just going to attack. His Chimeramon survives, and then he's just going to Trump Sword my blocker, leaving me with 3 Digimon. So I'm going to draw 1, flip over that Pagumon. I could, yeah, Digivolve the Tapirmon, and then I still do have 3, so I could just start rushing him. And honestly, like, I should just rush him, and then Chimeramon. Or, like, yeah, like, rematch and then Chimeramon. So then that way I can just get rid of his Chimeramon. And so, yep, I'm going to rematch, attack Tapirmon. It's going to die. I'll draw 1. It's going to come back with back for revenge. I keep saying rematch, whatever the card's name is. And I'm going to attack with Devi. Now, this was unfortunate. This I, like, actually couldn't have predicted. But But if I last turn, if I did do that Chimeramon play, he would only have the Gatomon on field, and I would have one extra security. So that's my major like misplay. That's what I should have done, is done that play. But in the case of this, like, he just got a surprise Gatomon on field, Black Gatomon. So nothing I can't like, even if I do Chimeramon now, he has two Digimon. I'd have to like blocker and then Chimeramon, and I don't have a blocker, so. So yeah, I could like recover Vilemon, set up Vilemon, but then that just ends my turn. So I mean, I'm either way, I effed up, so I can't do anything now. So this game's most likely just going to go to game 3. So I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm going to add. Yeah, I guess I'll just add the Vilemon. And then I'm going to Digivolve the Vilemon on top of Tapirmon. But my opponent's just going to attack, I'll block, whatever, and then he's just going to attack for game. Alright, so game 3, this starting hand, again, looks pretty solid. I'm going to Digivolve Devimon. No Tapirmon or Gabumon, unfortunately, but that's fine. We can work with it. So I'm just going to Digivolve him, and then play TK immediately. I just really do like to get set up with that free 3 memory every single turn. And, I mean, I do technically get a yellow card, but really, that TK, like, it's fine. The whole reason I'm using it is just to get the 3 memory, and the security effect is just a bonus, but I get another TK. So not really going to do anything for me except set up my memory every turn, and then it is going to go to my opponent. But then, yeah, next turn I will have the Devimon on field, so I can potentially Gatomon anything he throws down, or if I want to, you know, just prevent him from one turn killing me and maybe wall up or something, I can Magna Angemon. And then I do have that Lady Devimon, and the Wizardmon in hand as well. So he's going to have that Wizardmon on his field, and he's going to double Wizardmon, so he's going to play one straight on the field, and then he's going to play Mimi, setting me at 3 memory. So he doesn't have a yellow on field, so I might just want to Gatomon, get rid of it. That seems like it would be a decent play to me. I could Wizardmon, like draw a card and then Gatomon, but I don't want to give him too much memory, so yeah, I'm just going to leave him at 2, get rid of the Wizardmon. I don't want to have to deal with that guy, or at least 2 of that guy. And then if he does, like, he only has 3, or sorry, he has 2, so if he wants to play, like, unless he's running Salamon or something, which I haven't seen, I'm not going to really have to worry about that Wizardmon. I'm getting the Vengeance effect. So I do have a Chimeramon. I have a Wizardmon in hand, so I feel like I have a lot of options to deal with whatever he throws at me. So he's just going to put down a Gatomon and get rid of my Devimon. So Gatomon's effect actually does activate. It gains like that plus 3,000, I think, for the rest of the turn. But the turn's over. It was like last turn. Anyways, regardless, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put down the Tapirmon, and then I do have the Chimeramon. I don't really want to get rid of my Gatomon, though, so I'm not going to Chimeramon anything, probably. I mean, I wouldn't right now. Also have the Mastemon, so that might be nice to set up. I could, like, Digivolve Magna Angemon and then Digivolve Mastemon, and then, like, get back the Devi from the grave and then get rid of 2 of our securities, or, like, 1 each. But then he'd probably just attack, like, with both his Digimon extra. So I'm just going to put down my own Wizardmon, leave him at 1. I just, like, if I have the option to play the memory game, I'm going to play it. So we're looking, our fields are looking pretty similar. We both got Gatomon and Wizardmon on field. Pretty interesting there. Alright, so what's he going to do? He could start swinging. Yep, so he's going to swing at my first security. That is going to be a Mastemon. His Wizardmon's going to die, getting him a draw. And he's just going to go ahead and attack with Gatomon. Unfortunately for him, I did reveal a Grizzly Wing, so now I'm going to bring back the Devimon for free. And then now he's realizing, oh shit, this guy's got 4 Digimon for next turn, so I'm going to be able to do some damage. And then, like I said, I've got Magna Angemon in case I want to go recovery plays. I've got Chimeramon in case he does anything crazy. But he's just going to use his Grizzly Wings, and then he's actually going, it would put him over at 1, but he's going to rest the Mimi to gain him 1 memory, putting him at 0, bring back the Tapirmon. and then put down another Tapirmon, leaving me at 3. So he made pretty decent plays. Like, he was able to recover from that, still got 3 Digimon on field. So he is a threat to my security if I don't get rid of that Gatomon, and if I don't start attacking. He will he'll have game technically, because he does have the Impmon, if I don't do anything to get rid of his Digimon. So that's an issue. I will probably want to do something about that. I could, Wizardmon attack over the Gatomon. Especially because he doesn't have anything else that can threaten the Wizardmon. So I'm just going to start by attacking security, and then I will draw 2 off of that Demi-Miramon and the Tapirmon, and then discard 1. I'm just going to get rid of TK. I don't need it. I already have another TK, and there's probably not any other purple cards in my, any yellow cards in my security. So I'm going to attack with a Wizardmon as well, and then run into a Gatomon. Is going to survive. I'm going to attack with my Gatomon, run into a Gatomon, so that's going to actually... okay, well, it actually would kill it. I think my opponent caught this one. A shout out to him. Since I had a purple Digimon that was destroyed earlier, Tapirmon, Gatomon actually gains 3,000. I believe it's 3,000. So she's at 6k, so she actually survives. Which she should be rested though. I don't know why she's not rested. But anyway, so that's going to put me at a better situation. Now he's only got 1 security, and I've got 4 because of my Magna Angemon. He is going to unrest his Gatomon and then just start swinging on security. So gonna run into a Vilemon there, draw a card. I don't have any blockers actually, so he could just start like attacking everything. Yeah, so this was technically like another miss. Like, the Gatomon should be rested, so he could have attacked over it potentially with his Gatomon because it's at 6,000. But even if he did, I would still have 3 other Digimon on field, and he has 1 security. So he's going to attack maybe with his Gatomon. If he does attack the Wizardmon, it does have Vengeance, so it'll kill his Gatomon as well. So either way, yep. So it's going to kill both of those cards. And then he's just got the Impmon left on field. And again, even if the Gatomon wasn't there, I would still have 2 Digimon. He's going to maybe swing with Impmon. So I've got the Mastemon in my hand. I will probably throw that down next turn if I get enough memory. He's going to attack with the Impmon and then mill the top 3. And now he's out of Digimon. Nothing in his raising area for the following turn. And I have got 3 Digimon to work with. And he's going to, still cycle through his deck because of his inherited effects. But we're both at 1 security each, so this could go a couple of different ways depending on what that last card is. And he actually does have the Heat Viper. Now this situation would have been the same regardless of whether Gatomon died or not. But he's going to get rid of my 2 cards and then leaving me with the 1 Magna Angemon, so I can't actually kill him this turn. I'm just going to attack with the Magna Angemon. Now, Mastemon would have been a very risky play, especially because I didn't have a rookie to, like, if I would have put, like, Vilemon Mastemon, that would have been fine, but I didn't have enough memory to do that. So I think just attacking with Magna Angemon was fine, and I'm going to set up a blocker regardless. So even if he does have anything, if he Chimeramons me somehow, I'll still be able to walk away with this. He's not going to be able to do anything against my 3 Digimon next turn. He's got 0 security. So that's going to be game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.